Well, good afternoon, and I hope you're ready for an exciting evening. I'm extremely excited because I feel that um, those that really want to resurrect your Nutravator, We're One business, is in an ideal position to do that. And I say that because we're not experimenting. I didn't know why we never thought of carrying this uh, to where we have it today. But several things had to happen. First of all, the company had to create a special website, and they have, especially for fundraising. And the method of payment is rather easy. So we have a unique opportunity to not only do good by educating and dropping good health tips into the community, but just by doing good, we ourselves can build a very strong and active customer base. And so we have got every single thing. We just have to step boldly into that position of taking action. And without any further to do, what I'd like to do is turn this over to Ms. Kim Law that will introduce our special speaker of the evening. And it's with great pride and pleasure that we have. With this opportunity that we're embarking upon, we can quadruple our numbers. I had over 10,000 people with Care Beyond, but following this approach, we can get our customer base into 50, 60, 100,000. And so what that would mean for everybody assembled here would be incredible. And without any further to do, Ms. Kim Law, on the road again.
I'm always on the road. Since I got my sight back, why not, right? I always told people as soon as I get my sight back, you will not see me stop driving. And that's actually what's happened so far. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you. We are going to get the ball rolling here and introduce our guest speaker that we have coming in, Miss Lena Ramsey. She is going to be regaling us with some amazing information. Miss Lena graduated, and forgive me, I from the Institute, it's out of Panama, so I don't even want to butcher the name. I'll let you say it. But she has a bachelor's of arts, and one of the things that I love so much about her is that she is really surrounded around wellness for individuals with special needs and how they learn and how they function. And just she's absolutely incredible. The other thing is in her education and specializing with special needs, she's in Florida and she is making a huge impact. And her master's degree in education in ESL language, and she's bilingual. She's a she's trilingual, you know. She's got the Spanish, she's got the English, and she's got the G. I don't know how to communicate with that person communication. She is amazing. So Miss Lena, if you could come on in and share with us your message today.
Well, Miss Kim, thank you so much. I have to kind of pinch myself. I wasn't sure who you were talking about there, but thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Thank you very much, Miss Kim. Yes, I am here tonight. Good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. Delighted to be share some great thoughts passed down or passed over from Dr. Jana, our illustrious sister. And I am here to share with you some nuggets, with you some information. As a proud user of the products myself, happier than a lark, full of energy at this time of the evening here on the East Coast, even though it is late, full day, started at 4:30, 5:30, 5 o'clock this morning, and we are still going. And thanks in part to these wonderful products and a little bit of exercise. And that's just what we're going to talk tonight. So, Ms. Kim, you've got the pointer. Thank you very much. Tonight, we are featuring an incredible product which was just launched in the month of March. This is special for this month, and it's called Ignite. And Ignite is part of our Nutraveda collection, cutting edge, is thermogenic. And I don't know about you, but if you look up thermogenic, I know thermogenic is all about heat. It's all about burning. Think about fire, reducing those fat cells in your body, burning it all up. It's a thermogenic supplement designed to boost your metabolism, to enhance your energy, and sharpen your focus. And you know what it does? How it does that? Well, it has all the B complex. You know how we talk about B3, which is niacin, and B6 and B1, and then they throw in some B12 in there. They mix it all up with vitamin C because you know we have to be strong and stay healthy. But Ignite is amazing. There's a few other ingredients there. We have heard about guarana and some of the other things packed with that powerful blend that enhances our cognitive abilities. It fuels our body to burn fat efficiently. You know, we're talking about that. Just keep that image in your head. That fire burning that fat when if you ever cook something and you see that fat melting away, well, that's what Ignite can do for your body while keeping you mentally sharp. And I don't know about you, but that's really important. Whether you're hitting the gym, you're tackling a busy workday, or pushing through an intense study session, whether you're doing sometimes two or three of those things at the same time, one after the other, Ignite helps you to stay energized, focused, and ready to perform at your best. Again, we talk about its thermogenic properties. It gives you that sustained energy boost, and that's one of the things that I love. With guarana and taurine, all day endurance, it doesn't send you on a high and then it brings you down. It keeps your mental focus sharp, like we talk about. It uses Bacopa Monieri that enhances that cognitive function and clarity. And again, we know that essential nutrient support with the vitamin Bs that gives us all that energy. You know, the doctors are now recommending almost once a week that vitamin shot. Well, you don't have to go get that shot. Some people don't like needles. I don't mind them too much because I know that little pinch, but this is much better. I can just go to the little bottle of Ignite, open it up, take it, and I am all good. Natural and effective ingredients that it has, and of course, all backed by science for the maximum results. Okay, it is suggested that you take one, maybe two per day. Now, the health tips that from today that we are going to speak about actually have to do with that thermogenic and focus ability that the Ignite provides us. So I'd like for everyone, as my sister will say, take out a paper and pencil if you don't already have it. Get ready to write because here are today's coming from Jana Lina's tips, health tips for today. And tip number one would be to move. Imagine you get that Ignite and you have all this energy and you're ready. It's going to help you move. It's going to help you, like Ms. Kim was talking about this morning, implement those goals. It's going to help you take action. It's going to help you exercise. Okay, that's tip number one, is to move that body, and Ignite and all the Nutraveda collection helps us to do that. Tip number one again is to move. Tip number two is once you move, once you exercise, once you take an action, you've got to rest. So I know it seems antithetical, but it's not. Number one is to move. Number two is to rest. And once you have taken that rest, you have slept through the evening or you have relaxed, then tip number three is to do it all over again and move because you have given your body the ability to recuperate. And the Nutraveda products that we have will help you do that. The uh, vitality in combination with the Ignite. Imagine that one in the morning and later on in the day, you are able to move, you are able to rest with our tranquility, and then you're able to move again with the help of the Ignite. Can you believe that? Our subconscious mind works to solve problems when we're sleeping. So it's really important that we rest. But once we have rest and our body has rebuilt itself at night with the help of our product, then we're ready to move again and take action and be focused the next day. So these have been the three tips. Number one, to move. Number two, to rest. And number three, to move on all over again. Thank you very much. And these have been today's health tips. Miss Kim?
Thank you so much, Miss Lena. I appreciate your input. It's amazing. You know, when you were talking about the combination of taking the Ignite and the Vitality, having Ignite in the morning and Vitality in the afternoon, obviously not too late unless you're going to have some
Right,
special time with your sweetheart. Um,
right.
the other thing that's a really good combination to add to that is the probiotic because it has a prebiotic when we take it at night before we sleep, so that you're getting a 24-hour regime of wellness so your body is in restoration mode. I love the products. Let me share with you some amazing things that we have coming up here. And get back to Miss Lena's health tips. And I am Kim Law. As far as a trailblazer, yes, I blaze a lot of trails. I'm doing it as we speak. You know, words and phrases that build and strengthen relationships are so important with what we're doing because it's not just the relationships with our loved ones, our spouse, our family, friends, but it's the relationships that we have with everybody. So, what do those words and phrases look like? You know, if we're having a conversation with somebody and we say, would it be okay if I shared with you about this fantastic new product called Ignite that
Mm-hmm.
literally is a thermogenic and burns fat cells?
Did you?
Or would it be
I'm
okay
not
if,
saying
I'm
anything,
so
Kim.
sorry, Miss Kim. Did you want to share that screen with us?
oh my goodness, let me go back and redo it. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why I'm sitting here looking at it, finding hunky dory. Let me do this and technology's a wonderful thing when it works the way it's supposed to, right? Okay. Let me go in. Can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
So, um, let me go back one. Hopefully I can get it to. All right. Now, when we were talking about the words and phrases, would it be okay if we're talking about how to have an introductory with someone on any subject matter that you want to introduce or share with somebody? You can say, would it be okay if I shared with you about these really amazing products that for me helped me to get my sight back? Or would it be okay if I shared with you about a new product that just came out called Ignite that literally is a fat burner? It's a thermogenic, which is absolutely amazing. Another phrase we can use is, have you ever thought about? Have you ever thought about having a thermogenic added to your supplementary, the supplements that you normally use in order to increase your metabolism? Or have you ever thought about having a gummy that helps to strengthen your whole immune system? You know, it's still for some of those folks who are out in cold country, you know, we've got flu season that we're still a part of, and keeping your immune system strong is a big deal. So let's look at a couple of other examples. Would it be okay if, right? When you ask somebody a question, do you like food? Well, would it be okay if I shared with you how our NutriVeda collection could help you to strengthen your immune system? Isn't that amazing? It's just flows. Or would you be interested in? Would you be interested in how our NutriVeda collection could help you to lose weight? Now, obviously, you don't want to open that statement with somebody unless you've already been having a conversation with somebody about, gosh, I've been, you know, if somebody's saying, man, I've been doing all these things, I can't seem to lose weight. I'm on that yo-yo thing, up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, this is where you could bring that statement in. Would you be interested in how our NutriVeda collections could help you to lose weight, especially now with our new thermogenic Ignite? Wow, what a great way to have a conversation. You know, are you currently making an impact in your community the way you want to? If you're not doing the things that you want to do the way you want to do it, with whom you want to do it, maybe it's time to make a shift, right? So one of the things that we can do for you is, have you ever thought about learning how to create and strengthen a positive impact in your community? Now, that's something that I'd like to share with you, because you can also get paid for doing this. And would it be okay if I shared with you how you could get paid, what you're worth? Are you getting paid for what you're worth currently? And a lot of people, the answer is no. So it's time to make some change, right? A closing statement that we can do to bring the conversation back around to answer and fulfill what it is that the person's asking for. Because if they're saying, yeah, I'm interested, well, then here. So what's going to be easier for you? We have good, better, and best. Good is where you can get 2 packages of ambrosia. That's actually the product that our company uses, not only for just regular folks like you and me, but it's a way to do a fundraising campaign. So this is a great product for that as well. But you can get 2 packages of ambrosia for just $89. Or you can do something better, which happens to be our limitless stack. Man, I wish you'd have been here last week, because last month it was on a BOGO, buy one, get one half off. They're always doing these really great specials to help us to get excited and be able to implement and having more of the product on hand for ourselves. And that's only $195. Now, the best thing is to be able to get the full collection, actually 2, one for you and one for your sweetheart. That is the full NutriVeda collection, and it's only $650. Wow. How would you like to get started today? Now, when we talk about Hubbub Tutu, it says, write your vision upon a tablet. Well, we have I am statements. The I am statement for this month is, I am an influencer for great things. Yes, we are. We are all influencers for great things. So let's talk about some of the wonderful things that we can influence and how we can be a positive impact for influence. Our NutriVeda collection, remember I was sharing with you about, you can get 2. Look at this whole collection that you're able to get 2 of them for only $650, which is incredible, because when the company first came out, they only had 4 products, and I paid $1,800 for just 4 products that they had. Now, obviously there were several in there, but the point being, they didn't have a whole collection like they do now. Let's share with you some of the amazing new products that they've got. Our daily defense, obviously, for those of you poor folks that are up in cold country, I'm fixing to join you here shortly. I'm going to Indiana. So we have to keep our immune system strong by taking our daily defense. Ambrosia is another amazing product that helps to strengthen not only our immune system, but keeping us healthy and strong in so many ways. There's over 50 herbs and spices in this particular product that was designed actually during COVID in a gummy form. But the formula, the recipe for this has been around for hundreds of years in a peanut butter consistency. But during COVID, they decided to put it into a gummy formulation so that there was no cross contamination, with everything that was going on with that. So this product is so delicious. It's absolutely amazing. Our next product is one of our flagship products. It's called Tranquility. Tranquility and Relief originally were designed specifically to work as fast as an opioid to give people relief without having the side effects that opioids do. Tranquility is focused on being able to work neurologically. So, say you have a hard time sleeping, you can take this just before you go to bed. And what it does is it gets rid of the gray noise so that you can have a great night's rest. But you can also take it during the day and you're not blowing bubbles. It doesn't put you to sleep, but it does give you a sharp, clear mind. It's amazing. And if you have PTSD, anxiety, stress, stuff like that, oh my goodness, it is magnificent. You take one, and if you feel like you got to have another one later, you can take another one, but you start with one because I'm telling you, it works crazy fast. Within about 15 minutes, it's like, whew, you can take a breath and breathe. The next product I want to share with you is our probiotic. I shared a little bit about that already. Our probiotic actually has a prebiotic in it as well. And the prebiotic is important because it's actually the food for the probiotic, what it needs. And when you're taking your probiotic, you want to do it at night before you go to bed so that your body can build up the extra beautiful, good, healthy flora and bacteria that our gut needs in order to be healthy. Because, we have the gut brain barrier, right? We want everything to function the way it's supposed to. The next product is actually one of our flagship products, and that's Relief. Personally, it's my favorite. And the reason it is because this is the wonderful product in combination with the probiotic that literally took the scar tissue off my eyes. I was blind, completely blind for 16 years. I'm literally sitting in my new vehicle and driving in the dark on the way to Panama City, which is about a 4.5, 5 hour drive. And then we're going up to Indiana tomorrow. So I can tell you, I love this product. It's actually focused and made to get rid of inflammation. Well, obviously, I had a lot of inflammatory issues that just happened to be tied to my eyes. So when it got rid of the inflammation, things started functioning the way they were supposed to. So if you have pain, inflammatory pain, that type of stuff, Relief is absolutely your go-to. And it's sublingual, so you just put it under your tongue, suck on it like a lozenge. It tastes kind of like a Flintstones chewable vitamin. It's yummy. Now, Glow is actually for our hair and nails. I love this stuff because I love working on cars. And I can tell you, it's amazing that I still have long nails after all the stuff that I do. Since I've been taking Glow, my hair is not falling out like it was. As long as it is, believe me, you know when you lose your hair when it's as long as mine is. Our next product is Vitality. This is another product that I absolutely love, especially when I'm traveling, because this is what I use instead of energy drinks to stay awake, alert, articulate. It's a vasodilator. It brings oxygen to the brain. It was designed by a urologist. It's fantastic for heart health. It restores your muscle mass. So if you take this as a pre-workout before you go to the gym and exercise, your recovery time is so much faster. It's fantastic. It's also better than the blue pill. So if you take it at night with your sweetheart, you're going to have a really good time. Just saying, it works for men and women. Nice stuff. Now, our Renew is amazing. This product, I had no expectations of what it was going to do, but I was excited because they said, oh, it's like the fountain of youth. And I'm like, hey, who doesn't want that, right? And so I really didn't know what it was going to do for me. But interesting fact, because it actually lengthens your telomeres. That's what we have on your DNA strand. It's the little balls at the end. That, when as we age, gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Well, in certain areas, if it's worn off too much because it's overstimulated or used, then you start, if it gets too small, you start having challenges in those areas in your body. And so this is the only product, the NMN, and ours is from a natural organic source, actually lengthens the telomeres. I had no short-term memory after a car accident over 20 years ago. When I started taking this product, within a very short period of time, actually 2 weeks, I started noticing a dramatic difference in my memory. I was like, wow, what's going on? I can remember numbers now. I can remember names. And I'd say 8, 10 months now into taking the product, I'm over 80% back with my memory. This product I absolutely is one of my favorite as well. Now, GlycoSlim, if you have any insulin sensitivity issues where you're hypoglycemic or you're diabetic, this helps to balance your insulin levels. You take it 30 minutes before you eat, and the easiest way to remember is like, hey, okay, I'm going to go sit down and eat. Where, whether you're preparing a meal or you're fixing to go out to have a meal, doesn't matter. Just go ahead and take it. So you got it 30 minutes before. If you forget, just take it with the meal. It's not a biggie. What this does, it just works better if you take it before the meal, because it actually satiates your ability to be like, it makes it where you're not hungry for food. It makes you satisfied faster, and your body burns and utilizes the foods where your insulin levels don't have the spikes and the valleys. It's fantastic. A lot of people, my husband being one of them, has been able to get off of his insulin as a result of taking the GlycoSlim. Now, we actually have another collection, and this is our water collection. Our water collection, before I go on, Ignite is not listed here because it's so brand new. It's literally, this is our flagship month for Ignite. So just know that's why it's not being shown here. Our next product line collection is our Care Blue water line. You could go to a box store and pick up a filter, a water pitcher that looks something similar to this, but I can tell you a vast difference. And the difference is our water pitcher actually filters out all the PFOAs, the radiation, the iodine, the chlorine, the amoebas, the yuck that's there, completely pure. And pH balance is 9.2 to 9.5. So if you want alkaline water, we have the filters that are alkaline. If you prefer not to have alkaline, you can just get the filters that don't, but they get rid of all the other stuff as well. It doesn't alkaline it. You have choices here. The other thing is that does 250 gallons of water. 250. The box store filters, 35. I've done my due diligence and checked this stuff out. 35. Doesn't get rid of PFOAs, doesn't get rid of radiation, doesn't get rid of iodine. It might get rid of chlorine, but that's about it. And some other, whatever junk's in the water, but not the heavy chemicals and things like that. Ours does. And our water bottle actually filters 150 gallons. We keep our water bottles with us, especially when we're traveling. We have it all the time. We go into the store, we fill it up in the little water lever thing. And they're like, why are you doing that? You can just get a cup. I'm like, no, I just need to filter it. No, ours is filtered. I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. Thank you. I appreciate it. And, I just fill it up that way. The other thing we have is a straw. Imagine being able to have, where you're going on a hike, or you send your kids or your grandkids are going to school or college, to be able to have a straw with you and to have filtered water no matter where you go. It has the same product in it that filters, so you don't have to worry about the radiation, the chlorine, the amoebas, the PFOAs, all that kind of stuff that's in water. Even when people say it's filtered, it's not to the extent that you can get with our quality products. And the straw filters 50 gallons of water. Now, our next collection is our patches. This is an amazing product line. So let me share with you why this is so impressive. Because these are CBD isolate infused. There's no THC, there's no CBN. You can't light up a test. It's non-existent in the product. Not possible. So even though it's CBD, it's a CBD isolate, which means if it doesn't have the THC and the CBN that switches for cognitive change, what this does is it open up the receptors, the cannabinoid receptors, to it like opens it so whatever you're taking, the nutraceutical line, right, makes it work better. If you're on pharmaceuticals, it even makes the pharmaceuticals work better. So you don't have to take as much. My husband, when he started using the patch, he was able to have his doctor titrated down his medications. So when you start to use the patch, we have one with lidocaine. The K-tape, if you're not familiar with K-tape, just take a look at the sports enthusiasts at the gym, and they have they have different colors. It used to be just black. Then it was pink and yellow and green and blue. Well, ours is blue, and the K-tape is actually used for inflammation. Ours is the only one on the market that is infused with a CBD isolate and lidocaine. This particular product, when you put it on, lasts a week, because now the lidocaine and the CBD isolate within 2 to 3 days, that's gone. But the inflammation properties that K-tape works on lasts for a week. Our individual patches, which are about 2 inches square, they last 2 to 3 days. Now we have one with lidocaine, 4% lidocaine, and one that doesn't for those people who are allergic to lidocaine. Great products. Now, we have some different things that I want to share with you. Remember, I was talking to you about ambrosia and how the patches absolutely make things work better. So when we take these things in combination, it creates a wonderful result. Let me share with you some of the products that are in our ambrosia. Remember, I said it's over 50, it's like 53 or 54. This is just a few of the things that the ingredients actually do for us. Argina is actually controls heart disease. Do you know anybody that has heart issues? It improves heart function so that it works properly, lowers blood pressure, and ghee, oh my goodness, it protects the lining of our gut. So it also is very rich in A, D, E, and K, your fat soluble vitamins. It's rich in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus as well. And rose petals. Did you know how good rose petals are for you? Take a look at this. It's great for stomach aches. Did you know it also helps with inflammation, inflammatory diseases, and altering them? And then we have, Malexia. What this is when people have, women have menstrual periods that are just horrendous, heavy bleeding, cramping, where they're totally non-functional. This is the product that helps to alleviate that. Now, Tulsi, a lot of people probably heard about Tulsi. It's a great, it cures. Now, this is the key thing. This has been proven. There's a ton of white papers on this, ton of studies that's been done on it. Tulsi actually cures viral, bacterial, fungal infections and rest in your respiratory system. There's your sign. It also cures, catch me, cures bronchitis and tuberculosis. These products are amazing. Now, Brahmi, it works on anxiety, depression, as well as increasing, new acquired information, helps you to be able to retain the information better. This is just a few of the products, and it improves cognitive memory. Now, this is only five of the ingredients that's in ambrosia, just 5. We've got 48 more that are a part of the product. Now, when we want to focus on our outcomes, let's take a look at a few things that we want to take a look at. good gut health. We were talking about the probiotic and all that, right? When we've got that in line, we take vitality to be vibrant, pain-free with the relief, and mental clarity with vitality or tranquility, and we balance our sugar levels with the glycoslim and emotional balance with the tranquility as well, then guess what we've got? A peaceful, harmonious body that is functioning at its optimum. Now, our ambrosia, we have an opportunity for you to take a look at something absolutely incredible. This product is one of our, it's not a flagship, but it's a flagship product as far as what we're utilizing it for, which is to do fundraisers for nonprofits, companies, businesses that are looking to make a huge impact socially in different areas, whether it's baseball teams or soccer teams, and the kids are looking for uniforms, or churches that are looking to expand their hall. Let me share with you just a few interesting things about ambrosia. All right. What's really neat about these products is the fact that they are balanced in how they function. It's like a perfect recipe.
Ever wonder why some people never seem to age? The secret might just be Ambrosia by Angeli Global. It's not magic, but it might as well be. Imagine a supplement that rejuvenates, revitalizes, and refreshes. Yes, that's Ambrosia. Now picture yourself at your peak every single day. You're focused, you're energized, and you're ready to conquer the world. That's the Ambrosia effect. It's not just about looking younger, it's about feeling younger too. But wait, there's more. Ambrosia isn't just a fountain of youth, it's a beacon of health. Packed with antioxidants, it fights off damaging free radicals, keeping you healthy inside out. So why settle for ordinary when extraordinary is just a supplement away? Get Ambrosia by Angeli Global. Because everyone deserves to feel their best every single day. Ever wonder why some people never seem to age? The secret might just be Ambrosia by Angeli Global. It's not magic, but it might as well.
You know, I love this product and how it helps us to be able to absolutely function at our optimum. Now, when we are, let me get back to where we were just at. Okay, here we go. One of the things that's incredible about ambrosia, we actually have a whole bunch of people who have been using the products for quite some time. And one of the things that they found is that it has opened up opportunities for functionality, especially with individuals with cognitive delays. Now, we have been blessed to be able to, let's see here, get to where we're at. We have been blessed here to have these products as a part of using it as a fundraiser. Now, when we're doing fundraisers, this is something that if you go into a church or a school, maybe a team has 20 or 30 people that they're getting uniforms for, right? Well, after the fundraiser's over, the folks are going to want to know where they can get the ambrosia again. So this is a great way to build your business by making an impact. Because the first thing, when we do the campaigns, 100% of the commissions go to the nonprofit during the campaign. But afterwards, everybody's going to want to know where to get it. That's the wonderful thing about our products, is because they work so well, people want to keep, use, maintain. I've been using the products for over 6 years now, which I won't ever quit. So I want to share with you the last bit on Ignite. Remember, they have a special this month only. This is only $49 in the month of March. And we have a power call in the mornings. If you go to 954-947-5497, this particular call starts at 8:30 in the morning. This is Eastern Standard Time. And we have a meditation, a guided meditation that goes at about 8:45. And then at 9, we start with just an educational read, something that's inspirational till about 9:30, and then we chit chat. Now, if you're wanting to have a deeper dive about the products, the ingredients, how they work, please go to carebeyond.online/training. And when you do, you're going to be blown away at all the magnificent products and how well they work. We do, our disclaimer is obviously, I'm not going to tell you that the product works the same for you that it does for me, but it will work if you take it because it doesn't in the bottle. Now, what I'd like to do is open up the screen for anybody that has any questions that you'd like to know more about our fundraising campaigns and how that works, because we actually have a specific website that is set up just for the nonprofits. So it's a campaign that they have to come in, they get vetted to make sure that they're able to reach their goals. The company literally sits down and shows them, they ask them questions. How much are you wanting to get and raise? What's it being used for? Then they break it up into sections and components so their success is high. So if anybody has any questions, please come in. Spencer, oh my gosh, our waterman. Yay. Spencer, could you come in and share with us what the water has done for you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. As most people know, I've been recovering from a fatal illness. May will be 3 years that I've been recovering. I was on 7 different medications. That's just how bad in shape I was in that my doctor told me. And ever since I've been drinking this water, along with the products, I no longer take any medication. The only thing they may give me is a vitamin here and there, but no more medicine for anything. Nothing.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. You know, folks, if that's not a testimony, I don't know what is. That's absolutely incredible. Does anybody have any insight or a testimony that they'd like to share about how the products have worked for them and what they're excited about? I personally, I can't wait for the Ignite. I'm just so thrilled about being able to use that. You have no idea. I was hoping it would come in before I left and it didn't, but it'll be here before I leave on my next journey. Anybody else like to come in and share? All right. Well, I want to thank you all for being here. We appreciate you taking the time to come and visit with us and learn a little bit more. Please feel free to reach out to myself or Coach, Miss Lena, Mary, Sharon, you know, the whole crew here. Oh my goodness. Spencer has been fantastic at sharing wonderful videos for us to be able to learn. And, you know, we're just grateful that everybody's here. Thank you so much for being a part of what we have going on. We look forward to working with you. And Coach, I'll turn it back to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Kim, for your wonderful presentation and all the nuggets of information that you present. And I am excited about the 28th. I'm excited about that. Coach, you have to unmute, sir. But thank you, Ms. Kim, for that presentation. And thanking you here also for that amazing information that you shared with us this morning. I was on, I couldn't talk, but I was on. I did hear you, and I thought it was amazing. I couldn't stay too long, but I did hear your part. So thank you very much for
Thank
all
you
you
for
did.
being Miss Lena. We really appreciate you stepping in and stepping out and doing your sister's part with the wellness tips. This is great. Movement and being able to rest and recover and then move again. You know, it's kind of like isometrics, right? You press, you release, you press, you release, and it gives the body the ability to start functioning in a better way. Thank you for reminding me personally of these things. I appreciate it.
No problem. I actually experienced that again, taking taking the Vitality early in the morning when I'm leaving for work, and when I come home, sometimes around 2:30, I am ambushed and full spent. A little rest, a little recuperation, a little Vitality again, or a little Ignite to feel that and able to go out and exercise and be able to then do all the other things that we do in the evening, the afternoon, part two of the day, right? So I actually do embrace that, those tips. You've got to move, you got to rest, and do it again. Yes, sir?
Thank you so much.
Okay, I want to thank Ms. Lena. I want to thank you. You did a great job for Dr. Janner. And two, if you have not seen, I know everybody here has seen what the company is doing with Dr. Janner's tips. They've actually taken her portion down and reduced it to like 3-4 minutes. And so if you know anybody, you can take that email and send it out to people. We're doing things today that we have never done when we were doing 100, 125, 150,000 a month. I mean, it is insane. All we've got to do is circle our wagons and begin to move. And so on Friday night at 8 o'clock, we're doing another hot Zoom. It was that hot Zoom that sparked Christine Smith in Sharon's organization to go out and book a fundraiser. The next day, Ms. Kim Law and myself will do the presentation for you. So it's just a matter of you booking the appointment, and then every single thing else is there. And it's a way in which you can build a very large, active, profitable customer base. 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, and any number that I have spoken about is something that I've personally gone out with a team of committed individuals and do. God bless you. Thank you. And the next time we'll meet is tomorrow morning. Time after that will be Saturday morning. And if you need any information, just get back to me. Thank you. Blessings.
God bless everybody. Thank you for coming.